G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. As you see here, we're at the end of transfer deadline day, the end of August. You see at the end of the last episode, we brought in a new player, and that dude is Marcus Edwards, a right winger. He's English as well, so hopefully he'll be a good addition to the squad. You see the transfer window just closes now, and we did send out our 5-star scout to England to try to see if he can find any magicians, some young magicians who we can develop and hopefully bring into the squad soon. But we're going to go see the scouting report now, and let me know what you guys tend to do for scouting. Do you just set them to any, or do you go after a specific type of player? Because I just go any and then just try to get the best of the best. As you see here, we have a few decent potential guys. I normally just get rid of the junk and maybe sign the really high one, and then thoroughly scout the others. So you see we signed one there. We're going to go into our youth squad report, and just release all the guys now that we've had since the start of the season who aren't really good enough to make it. So I'm going to be getting rid of basically all of them except the guy who I just signed then. But yeah, all these guys I just don't think are going to be good enough. I mean, I could keep them in and try to develop them a bit, but I just don't think it's worth it. I prefer to just bring in the superstars who I find myself and go from there. Like Jacob Long there, he looks like he could be a beast for us. But you see here early on the table, we're third after 4 matches played, 3 wins and a loss. And we're going to be going up against, I believe, West Ham in our first game of this episode. But the 2 Manchester clubs up the top there, no real surprise there. Surprised Liverpool haven't started off as great, but maybe they had a tough fixture first up or something. But yeah, West Ham, it's going to be a pretty tough game against West Ham. I think they're doing really well, especially in real life this season. I think they're doing quite well, so it's going to be a tough game on this. Hopefully we'll be able to get the job done, but if we can just keep it close, I'll be happy with that. But yeah, this will be a big win as we have the home field advantage as well, so hopefully we can get the job done. As you see, I'm setting up the uniforms there. But yeah, hopefully Traore can keep his good run of form, but if he doesn't, I can always sub him off now for Edwards. He'll always provide a spark. I'll definitely be changing them in and out. And my midfield with Sanson on the bench, he is quite... he can get the job done in midfield if my midfielders at the moment aren't getting it done, like McGinn and Douglas Luiz. But I think Douglas Luiz is going to be here for the long haul. I really rate him a lot, especially in that CDM role. Very important to the team to have a good player in that position. But yeah, West Ham come out on the attack first, but we managed to stop their attack there. But I play it to target, who tries to find McGinn, and McGinn gets it, but he gives it away in a dangerous area, and Souček plays it to Bowen, and Bowen's going to just skill me there and do Mings and fire it past Martinez for the early goal. Very disappointing from Mings there, but it all stemmed from McGinn giving the ball away in the middle of the park. And that's all that happened in the first half, as we go ahead now to the second half. And it's starting with Souček again, who plays a ball to Jesse Lingard, who's basically found a new life over at West Ham since transferring from Manchester United. I'm not sure if he's fully transferred or just on loan. But you see here, Luiz puts in a challenge, gets penalised, and apparently he was in the box or on the line. I've given away another penalty. That's 2 episodes in a row now. As you see the replay here, and to me that's outside the box. I don't know what's going on there. I think we got a bit screwed, to be honest. But Antonio's going to take the penalty. He steps up and he does me dirty there with a little Panenka into the corner. Martinez picked the wrong side. But we're looking to get one back here with Barkley. What's he going to do with it? He's waiting for support. Gets it to McGinn. Over to Grealish. He's been quiet. Plays a great ball over the top to Wesley, but Wesley has totally miscued there. I think I tried to chip the keeper, and I absolutely fluffed it as West Ham goes on to win 2-0. We definitely had chances there, but we just couldn't put them away, and West Ham were clinical and got a very dubious penalty, if I do say so myself. I'm not sure if that was deserved, but next match is going to be up against Everton, where I'm starting Edwards and Sanson, just due to the fact that Luiz gave away a silly penalty. I decided to rotate and drop a couple players for this one, and Sanson puts in a good ball to Watkins early on. A good save from Pickford, and he's forced to punch it out for a corner. Watkins unfortunately couldn't finish the chance there, but Grealish now on the corner, and it's going to go to Watkins, and Watkins is going to head it down into the ground and crossbar and in. What a great finish from Watkins. I believe that's his second goal from a corner this season so far. So if he can get on the end of corners, that'll be good. As we have another corner here with Grealish. They get it clear for now, but they give it away. Barkley steps in, gets it to Edwards, who gets it back to Barkley to Watkins, and Watkins turns his man, and he shoots it on his left and gets it past Pickford. Watkins gets a brace in the first half of this one, and we're not stopping. Yerry Mina has the ball. They get into the middle of the park to Gomes, playing around with it. Allen to Keane. Watkins with a crucial interception. We get it to McGinn, and he's got time and space to weigh up his options. 1-on-1. Gets it past Pickford. Thought about the sweat there, giving it across to Watkins for his first half hat-trick, but McGinn wanted to get on the score sheet and didn't want to risk the offside. So we go up 3-0 at half. This game's basically already over, but Everton looking to make a miraculous comeback here, and early on they did have a chance here with Bernard to Gomes. I think it's Gomes. It might be Gomez, sorry. But they get it to Allen, who gets it to Sigurdsson, and Sigurdsson gets one back early in the second half. So hopefully that's all they can get back, because we don't want to be giving up a 3-0 lead. That'd be embarrassing. And Barkley puts in a good tackle there, wins it. McGinn turns, finds Sanson. He's been good this game. And he sees Watkins in acres of space, and Watkins is going to go all the way. No one can stop him, and he puts it home. As you see there in the top left corner, Toby Alderweireld from Tottenham is going to go over to Bayern Munich. So that's another big signing for the big German team. And Watkins is going to get the match ball, obviously, because he scored a hat-trick. And he's probably on top of the goal scoring tally, honestly. Him and Barkley are really going to be battling it out for the top scorer of this Aston Villa side, it seems like. But yeah, good win there against Everton. Definitely need to bounce back. You see there, Everton only had the one shot and one goal. See, our possession's always less than the opposition, but we just make the most of it, and that's all you want to see. And here we're getting back into the Carabao Cup now, and we've had a very unfavourable draw here. We're against Arsenal, who are playing a very strong side. They brought in the likes of Alaba from Bayern, so maybe that's why they brought in Toby Alderweireld from Tottenham to replace Alaba. But you see that left-hand side of defence looks new to me. And they start off strong here with Martinelli, one of my personal favourite players, to Partey, to Aubameyang, to El Neni, who's captaining the side for some reason. They get it to Odegaard, to Martinelli, and somehow Martinez doesn't get there first. He doesn't get down quick enough, and Martinelli scrapes it underneath him for the early goal. Martinez facing his former club and lets me down there. As Pepe plays a great 1-2 with Martin Odegaard, and Odegaard, the loanee from Real Madrid, puts it home, and they go up 2-0. And they're looking for more. Aubameyang now to El Neni, but he loses it. We're on the counter now with McGinn. He's waiting for the run of Barkley, and Barkley's through. It's going to be a one-on-one with Leno, and Barkley has somehow missed that. Normally he'd score that. I don't know how he missed the goal there. I could understand if maybe Leno made a great save, because in my opinion he's a great keeper, but to miss the target, that's just embarrassing. And Aubameyang does me there, and he chips Martinez. They've made an absolute fool out of us here, and it looks like we're going to be knocked out of the Carabao Cup, and that's going to be our first piece of silverware gone missing already. Definitely would have liked to advance a bit further in this competition, but tough draw against Arsenal. As you see here, they're still looking to pile it on. Odegaard to Aubameyang. Aubameyang gets by one, and he fires it past Martinez. Martinez hasn't been able to do much about any of these goals. He's been made to look a fool. And we managed to get one back, but it wasn't worth showing. As you see there, Arsenal were just clinical. 6 shots on target, 4 goals. And you see the results from around the ground. Nothing too surprising. Reading beat Sheffield, but yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Disappointed to get knocked out of the cup, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.